Your ass don't taste like nothing. It actually is healthy for my gums.
Ooh, child. Oh, Lord. Ooh, child.
Yes.
I would like to get to know who be the kind of girl that you could want. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel so attracted.
What is up? And thank you guys. Welcome everybody. Thank you guys for dropping in so early in the morning. I know a lot of heads aren't up, um, but I appreciate seeing you guys. Nessa, Detached, and Brick Girl. Hey, so let's talk. So this is fresh. I would like to talk about. Let me check my audio. All right, there you go. Cause StreamYard be doing me dirty, y'all. So this is kind of fresh. I was doing some background things in the some things in the background dealing with editing. So I was modding over at Tracy's, and there was a return of the person who I did a live about yesterday. So that live that I put out yesterday, it was about two people. The first part of it was about Summer's Breeze, so that's what I'm talking. So she showed up not too long ago. I guess it was some hours ago. Tracy did a long live. I didn't stick around the entire live, you guys. I was working actually on this here, and putting this together. But Summer Breeze she comes dropping out of nowhere. So I'm at this point I'm on the panel, and you guys, I got to think about that. Um, and that's done for a reason. How do I know? Because I get to compare 4 years of shit. That's how, and I'm able to deduct my opinion from there, or deduce my opinion from there, just from patterns and shit like that. So so long as I was in the chat and I was there, the bulk, of course, modding, doing the job, um, she didn't drop down. I'm talking about Summer's Breeze. See, all of this is what she think is strategic and methodical. You know what I mean? But really, it's along the lines of some foolish shit. Um, Let me check. Okay, so I'm checking the chat. Yeah. The reason she did it, so she waited for me to get on the panel. I was on there for a short period, and then that's when she dropped down. We're saying all this crappy shit. Of course, I didn't care for it because it's still on the same line of attacks that she's been doing. But like I said, she's on the heels of 4 years at this shit, and she wants me to believe. But she had said one thing right before I dropped off the panel. She had said, well, she said a couple of things. She started with the Oswald Bates thing that she always repeats. You know, she repeats that over and over and over again. I wish she get something new because that shit don't even stick with a person like me. Because in order for that shit to stick and to apply, you would have to target a person who makes up words and misuse words. Everyone here knows that that's not my walk here. That's not my testimony or my testimony. Okay. So yeah, and it's like she wanted to stick so bad, but her being a crackhead, a basehead, a whole pipe thing, you know, that's some shit that's floating around, And the other day in Misunderstood's chat, she had attacked me. And when she dropped into Tracy's, I'm sorry, when I dropped down from Tracy's chat, I did block it. And she earned it. It was deserving. And I didn't do it like on the sneak or whatever. I acknowledged it by typing in the chat to Tracy that what I did. But yeah, like it, and the reason I did it because she was in some gaslighting shit. She's gonna tell me. So I pointed out what she was doing presently. I was like, see, look at what she's doing. I'm like, I'm just up on here, furthering communication, furthering the topic, furthering discussion, and she just drops out of nowhere and started attacking me. I'm like, that's pretty much how it happens, and that's how it happened a couple of days ago in Misunderstood chat. And then she pretends like she don't know what the fuck is going on, and it's really in the hopes that like a mod. Well, it's a couple things she does, but it's in the hopes that a mod would like curry favor, like over the whole gender or sex thing, like me being a male and daring to fight back, But she does some Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde shit. What I mean by that, it really depends on the circumstances. Like, yo, she's getting to respect she's getting to respect my whole mod game. Unfortunately, I'm not a mod in a lot of different places. So I believe the reason why she dropped down in the chat while I was up in the chat because she figured I had X'd out YouTube, which I did. You know how when you go on StreamYard, you gotta X out YouTube? Like I leave it entirely and exit out. You know what I mean? So I'm not really like viewing the chat at all. How am I able to follow it, you guys? I'm watching it on a mute smart television. So I'm watching it all on the mute smart television. So that's how I come to see the chat or whatever. So watching it from a smart television doesn't give me the powers that I have as a mod. So but as soon as I dropped down, I blocked her, and the reason I blocked her because I don't appreciate gaslighting, and she tried to gaslight, and everything is like a lie. Like when she dropped into misunderstood the other day, she said I addressed her. Like she said it in a chat full of people. Y'all know that misunderstood be having like large chats or whatever. And then I'm like, well, if it's here for us to see, how come no one sees it but you? Like me, so called addressing you because I never did. And I don't even think about you. You know what I mean? You's a nothing ass crackhead, Trello. You know what I mean? So yeah, and then they say you look like Cheryl Underwood, a whole squishy face hole, looking like Cheryl Underwood. Cheryl Underwood. Like you can never come from me, ever. And I don't even know why you tried. And then but the whole gaslighting comment was like, oh, like you keep doing this thing that, oh, I'm just taking it too serious, and oh, it's nothing but light, and then you dare to type this. This is when I blocked you. Was on this shit talking about, oh, what I did the other day is unrelated and separate from what I'm doing right now. No, it's not. This shit is going on 4 years. You've been doing this consistently. Like you're obsessed with it. Like it's a whole manic thing that you're doing, and it's a continuum. There's no separation. It's a whole continuum. And like I said, you're a whole cult follower out here, and all of your so-called attacks and MU are like the bulk of that. Like I would say, what 96% of that centered on my sexuality. And but it's weird how you lesbians and you secretion slurpers get on here and aim your own self hate and project that onto homosexual males. It's interesting how y'all do that. But yeah, like you're a whole fucking a rabbit eating fucking troll out here. That's what you are. You're a carpet muncher. And that's facts on top of facts. So yeah. So no, I'm not going to sit around like as you continue this for more years. You're already on the hills of 4 years. But as you continue to do that, no, I'm not sitting by idle. Yeah, like there's no reason because I never done anything to you. So and you got to come up with some something that's going to like stick on me and stop like embarrassing yourself out here. You know, but you really do put me up very, very plushly in your head. Like you give me the whole hookup. Like for you to give me a mansion, you know what I mean? I had my little humble settings or whatever, but you put me up in a mansion in your head. You know, didn't even have enough sense to do that for yourself though. And put yourself in an actual good place. You know, because I'm sure you live in the slums. And that's facts on top of facts. Okay, so let me move on, you guys. Okay, so that was fresh. We talking about some hours ago. Let me do this to break the monotony. Okay, you guys.
That bitch up. I didn't know how many times you
Give my
gonna keep giving her.
motherfucking wig.
I didn't know you was gonna keep letting that bitch talk like that. But damn,
Now I'm over here looking like Luther Vandross.
fuck that bitch up. You fuck that bitch.
Somebody give my goddamn wig.
Okay, with these Craig Mac looking hoes talking shit out here, cash money shit. I mean, knowing that you don't look like shit. You know what I mean? If anything, you look like the tip of my penis when I pull the foreskin back. That's what these bitches look like. Okay, with a bang. They they like the tip of my dick with a bang. Let me hold on. Yeah. It's like, where's your end goal? Talking about, yeah, like gaslighting me. Talking about like, oh, that's separate. What I did yesterday had nothing to do with what I do today. Yes, no, it doesn't. It don't work like that. It's a whole continuum. You know what I mean? When I own you, like I live rent free in your head. That's what you don't understand. You know what I mean? Like you wake up thinking about me when you're not on here. You know, those small little gaps in between when you're not on here, you thinking about me. You press. I already know. Like I own it. Fuck around and you find out. Wait,
All right,
hold
today we're going to talk
on.
about how we can find out and how much we can find out and what it takes to get there. So first we have to decide how much do we want to find out. So let's say in this case, I want to find out at a level of 7. Okay, so I find that level on my graph and I come horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to come straight down to where it intersects with my fuck around line. That there is going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out. So I hope this lesson is helpful. Thank you.
Mhm. See, and that's the type of teaching that have bitches signing up for therapy lessons. Okay, to talk with a social worker. Okay, for them to lead you to resources. This is crazy. Wait, hold on. This is what I have for you guys though. So I was over there, okay, in the church pews of Old Pastor camp, okay, in Pastor Street. I think a lot of you people saw this too because it got a whole lot of views. It was a couple nights ago, whatever, and they had envy on the panel, and also misunderstood got to go on the panel. I don't even see the point though because they really were not able to speak. If you guys wondered about my title, about me mentioning over talking, I'm talking about Pastor though. Like he really does have like a bad habit of allowing. Well, it's two things that I noted that goes on, but he allows people to go on his panel, and either he will drop them. I can give you examples of that. The most recent I've seen was how what he did with ZX. Okay, a lot of y'all call him GX. I'm talking about Grumpy Gums. Okay, old glitter boots. Okay, the Young Mob dude, Grampy. So yeah, like he had dropped not too long ago when on T.S. Madison that came up, he had dropped glitter boots for no reason. You know, and y'all can't say that glitter boots spoke out of turn, came out of pocket, because that day he was never given a chance to. And that's what I'm saying. Like when people try to play Cleo the psychic, and they're like, I'm gonna stop you because I know the direction you're headed in. I know what you thinking. I know what you're feeling. I know what you're gonna say. It's just like, no, you really don't. You suspect that, and I guess you don't want to run that risk. But here's the thing: why be so diligent about not allowing it to happen because T.S. Madison is around? And what I'm saying is those same measures are not like regarded or practiced when T.S. Madison isn't around. Like, in other words, with ZX has to say any other time where T.S. Madison is not around is okay. What he has to spew is okay. But on this one particular day, but he does that. But when he's not censoring people, he's over talking people. And it's so interesting how he says, okay, go, tell your story. And then like seconds in, like he's talking all over him. He did do it to Misunderstood. I don't know if she felt that way, but that was something I picked up in my observation. Like it was times when she was like trying to talk and he was just like talking through her like she was a fucking mirage. And I feel like that it's sickening to me, man. And it really shows a lack of discipline on his part and a lack of control. And he's good for lecturing people about what he's calling like emotional maturity or discernment and all of these things, which he needs to take heed to his own advice though. Wouldn't that make him solid though if he actually practiced the things that he lectures other people about? Wouldn't that make him solid? Hey, how you doing, Esri Bless? It's good to see you in the chat. I just happened to look down. And Dreamy Jenny Blue, how are you? How you doing, Miss Paulette? And Brick Girl. If I haven't said hello, Brick Girl, what is up, Brick Girl? Okay. I have to put on my SWAT. That was my corny ass London accent, my SWAT. But my SWAT. Let's get it. But here's some of the shit that I lifted you guys, and I put some work into the shit. So let's get it. This him and Envy going back and forth, and Envy doing his best just to get a word in edgewise. Okay.
Even crazy for you to say, okay, here you can come over.
Jay Wilson, hold on, man. Do people not understand? Everybody wants to use like a little piece of fact or whatever to debunk everything I'm saying. Why won't anybody realize?
It's not a debunk.
Hold on. Jay Wilson, hold on. Just let me finish my thought, and then let's go with that. I want you to actually really just let this sink in and respond to it. She said that she has many of family members here. That made me feel uncomfortable. That made me feel comfortable enough to say, you know what? If things don't go right, she can call her family. No. Okay, if she's got a bunch of family members here, why didn't her family come pick her up when she wasn't having a good time?
Sir. Go
why
stay with your family.
Are you guys here? Wait a minute. Let me get back here. Okay, now it's working. Cool. Okay, my screen got stuck. StreamYard is trying to challenge me, you guys. But yeah, so you guys were able to see it. Like just in that small little clip there, just like how many times. It's just like, yo, can I just complete the thought? And then like you can rebut it if that's what you're trying to do. But it's like he's not listening for understanding. He's listening for any discrepancy or like any gotcha moment or any and he was being very combative with Envy, but he turned it around and projected because he's good at projecting, but he turned it around and projected onto Envy, you know, because Pastor can he can tame some things downward. And so like Envy like has like a louder voice, like he uses like a more louder voice, you know, and Pastor kind of like used that against him. I'm gonna allow you guys to see that, but like he did like turn it around, like he flipped it and almost tried to make himself a victim, but he was being very passive aggressive. And then he pointed a finger, both literally, if you watch it, the video, and figuratively, like where he was like trying to ostracize and scold Envy, and it worked. Like he totally pathologized. He pathologized the man. Like it went as far. He was just like, Pastor was like, yo, now I understand like how people be getting shot with guns out here. Like it really went that far. I'm gonna allow you guys to hear this shit and all the interruptions in between. That shit the interruptions came nonstop. It was on some Erykah Badu shit. It was on some on and on. It just kept going, y'all. It just kept going. I'll tell you, it was on and on and on and on. Everybody move your body now too. It was on and on. It didn't stop. And I'm like, wow, like and it got to the point where the Eagles got involved in both of their parts. But I can understand Envy just wanting to complete a thought. Like, can I just complete it first and then like just remember what I said, and then you can refute it. That's it. That's all. Like that way you can maintain order. But all of this, oh no, I must stop you. I must stop you now and again and all of that shit. Nah, like that shit ain't hitting for shit. Like he gonna have to pipe down off of that. When so here's the video, you guys take a look.
Admitted everything, and I said after the night on my show tonight, I said I'm not going through this no more. I said I'm leaving the whole thing alone. she can, if she wants to keep on talking about it, let her go ahead and keep on talking about it. I'm taking myself and I'm going that way. I'm going the other way. But like I said before, I'm done with it. So I don't care. My people, my supporters, whoever, and I thank them all, for what they're doing. But if they don't want to follow me anymore, I understand that.
It's not about following you anymore, Mayor. But again, Mayor. But hold on,
Pastor. You gotta give me a chance.
No, sir. Hold on, Mayor.
Okay.
Mayor, no, hold on. Don't do a ZX on me, please. Don't do
I'm not doing it. No, see, that's one thing. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, Pastor.
Let me speak, Mayor. You on my platform.
No, like I said, brother, I respect.
Mayor, you on my platform. Let me say this, Mayor.
Go ahead.
I'm experiencing you now as angry, and if you don't like me, and it's not about that.
I'm not saying I don't like you. I do respect you, but the thing about it is,
I'm talking about in general. And Mayor, I don't know you, bruh. I want you.
Come on, bro. Man to man, bro. Come on now.
I have a question.
Come on, bro.
But man, look how you talking to me.
I'm talking to you like a man. That's what I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you like a man.
You seem like you angry, Mayor. And again, even though you may be innocent as hell, you come on angry. I'm pissed off, and
I'm not pissed off. That's the thing about it. You assuming.
Your voice, look, man, you are saying that, but your voice is saying something else.
Okay.
Let me ask him a question.
I'm not saying this. This is why we get thrown in jail real quick. Because when it comes to emotional intelligence, even though you say you're not angry, your voice is coming off as I'm pissed as hell, even though you say you're not. And then you got MU over here, for whatever reason, ain't saying nothing, and she's real calm, and just, you may be telling them 100%. Mayor, I'm just saying.
So what happened? So.
Joe, and I have to make a correction. Before I played it, I had said, I guess I'm a little tired myself, but I had said when he pathologized him, he had used men getting shot. But no, he used men getting thrown in jail. That's what he used. So all of that came about, like, as a result, I guess, of what he said, that Envy wasn't calm. So he was able to derive all of that. He was able to gather all of that. And it's just like, yo, like, just chill out with your pseudo like psychotherapy moments or whatever you're trying to do. Like, you're not qualified. You know what I mean? Like, keep it in your lane. Like, when it comes to what, like the Jim Crow spirituals and shit like that, like that's your forte. You know what I mean? And buck dancing, that's your shit. That's what you do. But yeah, like, he's a fucking buffoon out here. Talking like that. Oh, he said, oh, so he so he coined a new phrase. He said, don't ZX me. Don't ZX me. It's interesting that a person that had went over and apologized to ZX is saying that, because ZX didn't come over to you and apologize. He simply accepted your apology when you went over, and you did that like right on the heels, like as if like we didn't see it when he fell out with 5. And we're not supposed to talk about it, you know. And it's interesting that you would bring that up as if you have a problem with ZX. You don't. You have him on your channel. You went over and apologized to him. That's forgiveness. And I'm sick and tired of people when, and you could, to me, like this, it lends credence to just how fake his apology was. You know, because if you forgave him, like, he shouldn't, don't bring shit like that up. Like he didn't even have a part of what was going on with Envy. Oh, don't ZX me, don't ZX me. Like, do you like him or not? Because when you drug your sorry ass over to his channel to issue that apology, like that was the whole like spirit you was giving. It wasn't like no, not that y'all was gonna go out and braid each other hairs, okay, okay, and tack down each other's baby hair. But it's just like okay, like now we're cordial, like now we're cool. Well, if that's the case, or you know, like now there's this parasocial relationship that we're building upon, or whatever. And some of that, I guess, includes like him now being able to freely go over to your chat and click your link and go on it, and you could do the same if you chose to. You know what I mean? So I guess that would be like part of it, you know. But like, why he would even come up, and then you was just like, see what you're doing to me, and all he was trying to do was to speak uninterrupted. Like he was trying to get back at the podium because you kept removing, like speaking through him the whole time, and then you end up talking about black men being in jail. I don't even know how you got that. That was some crazy ass shit. Okay, Mr. Grinder. Lord mercy, Mr. Bring the lube, y'all. But that's all I have for now, you guys. I'm about to drop out. If you guys could do me a favor and please like the video, I appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to me. Okay. And I did drop the link, you guys, and I was looking to see if anybody bid at the link, but I didn't see that. Okay, so that's always there. I try to do that regularly, dropping my link. And feel free. Okay. Thank you guys so much. So I'm about to find some music and head out of here. Let me see. Let me look into the chat. Okay. What is up, Bronze Flat Power God? I'm familiar with you, bro, from Big Dog Philly OG. There you go. Yeah, it's a lot of people that I know because of him. Like, yeah. I stumbled across his channel. I fucked to him big time. Plus he's like in the area of my city, I believe. Well, Philly is in his name, so that's my assumption. Let's get it. Hey, what is up, Zero Lightness? It's good to see you. And Hood Therapy, what is up? Thanks for falling in, you guys. All right, we're about to get out of here. Let's see. Here's my outro. Okay. And I'm on the road to 800 subscribers. So if you are not subscribed to my channel, the MF and Goins, please subscribe. And thanks.